Okay. So you said that when you went to college, it was basically like a given, like you're just high school straight to college. It was
Yeah.
pretty much the same for me also.
Yeah.
Um, why do you think that is? Why do you think that mentality was instilled? Because it seems like what you're saying makes a lot of sense. Like, you should have a plan. If you have a plan, proceed. But it seems like even to this day, most people are just like, college, it's just what I do, right? Why do you think that mentality is?
I think it kind of got grandfathered into the high school because your senior year of high school, I'm sure everything you were doing was someone was telling you, whether it was the counselor or the teachers in your class were telling you how this is going to, help you for college. Now, there's some people in high school that are still, they're taking the lowest level of everything. And for them, they're kind of the forgotten people that think, oh, well, the teachers at least think, well, they'll probably work at a gas station and whatnot. And then there's other groups where college is your success story, and the college you get into is talked about all through your senior year in high school. But I think it starts much earlier because there's a lot of kids, I call them kids now because I'm old, but that know by the time they're 15, 16 years old, whether school's going to be for them or not. And if not, that's fine. A lot of them are going to start their careers earlier and get promoted earlier and probably earn more than a lot of the kids that did go to college. But I think it's expected. Culture's different too. Depending on what culture you're in, your parents are going to expect it. How did your brother go to college? Did your sister go to college? Are they doctors? Are they lawyers? They're going to expect you to take that same path.
Right.
It's it's just this kind of thing that hovered there, and it was connected between expectations of the family, expectations of your high school, and then social expectations, where this has always been the path you go. Once, if you're a good student in high school, that's good because that means you get to college, which is good, and then you get into a career, which is good. And then I think more recently, people have found that when you have a school like mine, where 20,000 people graduate and 10,000 of those are all graduating in business administration. Now they're all trying to go apply for the same jobs, and it's not going to get you anywhere. Whereas we probably had a few hundred students that graduated in engineering, the whole engineering department,
Wow.
and those companies wait with open arms. Yeah, yeah. A lot. I used to see guys from high school at parties and stuff when I was younger, and I think the first semester out of the probably 10 I knew that went there, like 7 or 8 of them had already dropped out. And then one of them, upon graduation, and this was, a while back, so it would be a lot more now, but it was landing 90, 100,000 as an entry level in an engineering field. So like, it's all relative. If you're that guy and make it work, yeah. If you're going to be the guy that drops out after a semester or two, it's just not for you. But I think what changed is a lot more students and families normalized it. It's not that prestigious anymore. But once they did that, they found out that the end result is not that good. If you go through 4 years and get your communications degree and then go, okay, what now? There's no path. Right. That goes back to setting your path.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. What you said about the in high school, like they're preparing you to go to college. Like it was the same thing in my school. Like everybody was like, "Oh, I got into this school. I got into this school." So you kind of felt like you got left behind if you didn't go. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and if you were taking AP classes, you took the exams at the end that would give you college credit, but I don't think many people even passed those. But so you had select tiers, and especially senior year, and even before that, for some students, it's all about what are you going to do next in college. And some people didn't care, and some people cared too much, and then some were like, "Yeah, I'm going to go, and we'll see what happens." So I think that's changing now, though, and I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse, because we don't know what these younger generations are going to do when they're done with high school. A lot of them are just going to hang around do nothing. But
Yeah.
so maybe college is the better option. It's better than nothing for sure.
Yeah.